How's my audio? Alright, I think my audio's sounding pretty good. Might be a little loud, but we will see. So, been having a rough time getting out of bed today. I was thinking, while lying here, trying to come up with the money to buy my next ship. And I don't know, I was here in Pyro Jump Gate. The only thing holding me here, Nix, is I need a jump drive. Not sure exactly how much they are, but I think I can buy one. And if I can, I was reading this pamphlet, and there was an article about Grim Hex, and they have some rooms available there for cheap. So I think I'm gonna go to Grim Hex. I hear Stanton has a lot of contracts. I'm struggling for contracts here. I'm doing the same thing over and over again, day in, day out. The pay's coming slow, and I want to see what's available. So I'm here. I stayed the night at Pyro Station. The gateway. I could go to Pyro, or I could travel over to the next gateway and hit the Staten. I think that's what I'm going to do today. And I think we're going to move. So let's go check out the shop here, see how much a jump drive is. And let's get moving. Alright, I ran out of coffee. And let's get dressed. Take some food with me for the road. And I think that's everything that I'm gonna get here. So we'll check the store, see if we can buy a jump drive for our little Aurora ES. My parents, they could never afford to get one to get off this asteroid. But I think with what money I've made,
hey there,
I'll be able to get one. I think we were upstairs. quartz. Got the bar. We got weapons here. I always get lost here. Let me see. So Grimhex. I've only heard about it. Some people have talked about how dirty it is and that there's a lot of vagrants and pirates and stuff there.
Sometimes I just can't help think, what if that happened here?
But how worse can it be? I don't know, I grew up in Levski and we've had our troubles here. I think I'd be able to handle Grimhex. A lot of people up and about this morning. She looks like she wants to play a game of pool. I wish I had time this morning, but with the travels ahead of me today, I don't. Where's the store at? I wish we had better signage. Is this it? I think so. Platinum Bay. Alright, this is where I will hopefully find the jump drive I need. Jump modules. Excelsior, that's size 2. Exodus, size 3. Explorer, size 1. That is perfect. That will fit my ship. Let's go ahead and buy that. It's only 4,300. I don't know how my parents could never afford that. That seems cheap. Alright. So today's gonna be an exciting day. Gonna get the chance to move to a new system. Never been to Staten before. Let's see how it turns out for us. Wrong way. I do need to grab a drink before I head out. Should be a restaurant, I believe, over to the left here. Hello. I just need a water. Thank you. Alright, let's head over to our ship. gonna have the maintenance team install our jump drive while we make our way to the hangar. Propulsion. Jump module. The Explorer. There we go. Now we're gonna be able to go to Stanton. It's dangerous walking around with a helmet. Got spots in the stations that don't have oxygen.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us again.
What? Old girl, are you ready? It's gonna be a long trip. Let's check our fuel, make sure we are topped off. We are looking good. All right. And we'll plot our destination. We're going to want to make our way over to Staten Gateway. We are definitely going to have to refuel once we get to Staten. Requesting to leave my hangar. Alright, systems are looking good. We are off. This is quite the trek. It's quite exciting. Just as we are parting ways, let's talk about the Nix system. So Nix is an unclaimed planetary system situated at the border of a dark nebula. It consists of an F-type main sequence star orbited by a terrestrial planet, a smog planet, an ice giant, and 2 asteroid belts. The system's main settlement, Levski, is located on a large asteroid in the Glacium Ring. Considered a haven for humans who wish to live beyond the reach of the United Empire of Earth, it was founded by anti-Messer activists known as the People's Alliance in 2655. The system has recently become a hotbed of vandal activity with numerous attacks occurring every year. Started in 2954, Nix 1 has been undergoing terraformation using new experimental technology created by Genesis Terraforming. Let's see, Grim Hex. So Grim Hex means Green Imperial House and Exchange. The Green Imperial House and Exchange, also known as Grim Hex, is a house and exchange located in the Ring of Yella, Staten 2C, that was closed in 2938 and subsequently fell under the control of criminals. Completed in 2903, the exchange was constructed inside an asteroid to provide affordable housing for workers and supervisors tied to nearby mining operations. Profits from rent easily covered the cost of maintenance until 2933, when most of the mines in the Ring of Yella began to decline. Many of the inhabitants left when their jobs ended, cutting off the station's main source of revenue, and fell into disrepair. After it was officially shut down in 2938, squatters, smugglers, transients, and others moved in, and a black market established itself there away from the jurisdiction of authorities on Crusader. The first recorded usage of the nickname Grim Hex was from a police interrogation of a local criminal in 2938. Well, that is where we're planning to call home. Now I know why it's so cheap to rent a room there. So we're going to Yella. Yella is the outermost natural satellite of Crusader and is orbited by a ring of asteroids. A thin crust of water ice on the moon's surface is said to represent the cool demeanor of Yella, the oldest sibling in the human children's story, A Gift for Baba, after whom the moon was named. Crusader Industries security came under fire during a Senate hearing in 2949 for failing to curtail criminal activity in the outpost, colloquially known as Jumptown, located inside of one of Yella's craters. Due to its thin oxygen atmosphere and distance from the system's sun, the surface of Yella is very cold, with average temperatures ranging between negative 55 degrees Celsius and negative 10 degrees Celsius. The large water ice sheet that sprawled across the plains and mountains feed the water cycle via sublimation. There is no bodies of liquid water on Yella's surface, nor is there any rainfall. But snow showers, fog, and windstorms can arise when the weather's conditions are correct. We made it. We are to Staten Gateway. So let me see. The gateway should be somewhere in the vicinity. Where are you at? Ah, there we go. There is the jump ray. This is going to be an exciting trip. Sometimes I see ships just sit here. I don't know if they know exactly how to get the jump gates going sometimes or what, but I think that might have been a turret. Here we go. What? That was odd. And we're off. Oh no. It's the end. Welcome to Sten. Alright. Let's stop off and get gas. Find a outdoor landing pad. I think usually they're right near the docking ports. Does this one not have any pads on it? There we go. Oh no, that's a docking port. Or no, is that a pad? Yeah, there's a pad.
Landing gear deployed. Collision alert.
check on how hard I hit the landing.
Quantum fuel is at 100%.
Alright, let's put in our destination. Grimhex. Perfect.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised. Shields are off.
We are on our way. Alright, let's look into jump point history. So we have first jump day, which is a holiday for humans. So the first jump day is a UEE holiday celebrated on the 10th of April that recognizes the day Nick Croshaw became the first human to discover a jump point. In the mid-23rd century, spacecraft in the Sol system began to vanish without explanation in a region nicknamed the Naso Triangle. The mystery attracted multiple scientists and explorers interested in pinning down the reason behind the disappearances. After 10 years studying the area, astrophysicist Nick Croshaw discovered and successfully navigated a jump tunnel via a personally modified quantum drive and discovered a new planetary system. The system was named Croshaw in his honor. The holiday was established in 2380 after the formation of the United Nations of Earth, the UNE government. Many commemorate the day by traversing a jump or by searching for new jump points. Nick Croshaw, he lived 2236 to 2321, was an astrophysicist and pilot who achieved fame as the first human to discover and successfully navigate a jump point. On April 10th, 2271, he was also the first human to visit a planetary system beyond Sol, which would eventually be named in his honor Croshaw. Croshaw spent years studying the Naso Triangle, it's either Naso, I'm going to say Neso, that sounds a little better, Neso Triangle, a sector near Neptune, where spacecraft would vanish without a trace or explanation. His findings led him to believe that a previously undiscovered type of astral anomaly was responsible for the disappearances. By utilizing a personally modified quantum drive, he was able to embark on a solo mission to traverse through the anomaly and jump to another solar system. Croshaw's successful navigation of the first human-discovered jump point ushered in a new age of exploration and colonization for humans. Which began the human colonial expansion era. So the human colonial expansion era, 2380 to 2530, was a period marked by rapid discovery of jump points and planetary systems and outward expansion from the human home system's soul. Historians believe that a drop in the price of spacecraft made exploration vessels more freely available to civilians, which led to an upward spike in the discovery of jump points. In 2380, the formation of the first pan-human government, the United Nations of Earth, allowed mass proliferation of resources formerly available to a few. Bremen and Oratani were among the many systems discovered during this time. The rate of colonization fell after humans made first contact with the Xeon in 2530. Got a thing called Project Farstar. Project Farstar was a United Empire of Earth UEE funding initiative initiated to expand its borders outward from the Virgil system. Terraforming companies and nav jumpers who focused their exploration efforts in the direction were granted priority funding from the UEE for their efforts. This led to the discovery and colonization of the Terra, Tiber, and Orion systems, among others. The program ran from 2412 to 2681. Alright, here we are coming up on Crusader. That is a large planet, a gas giant. I'm getting nervous, getting so close to Grim Hex. It's been a long trip. I don't know if I've made the right decision. I hope moving here isn't a mistake. But this does feel at home. What is going on with my ship? It's been a long travel. I'm smoking. Is that a fire? Calling for a hangar.
Please proceed to site mark.
It's a shame to make it all this way and have a misfortunate accident.
Radar contact.
Definitely not outfitted to survive. There's quite a few criminals here.
Docking request initiated. Docking unavailable.
Docking unavailable.
Please proceed to site mark. How does it say?
Not gonna lie, that made me nervous.
Engines are off. System off.
Well, we made it to our new home. Let's fuel up. Alright. I got like this permanent fire going. Whoa, why am I dying? Is the ship trying to kill me? It is. That's weird. I guess the ship is tired and it's telling me to get the hell off. Guess I will go get patched up at the medical bay.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
Alright. Let's see what we got. Well, it does feel like home. Hey, need to see a doctor. Need some patching up. Hello? Room 1 on 6. Looking for room 1. Yeah, feels like home. All right. Alright, we are now a resident of Grim Hex. sure. Green Imperial location. Alright. And we are all healed up of our wounds. And let's go check out our room. This place is definitely run down. So here there's a city built in the clouds, and it's absolutely beautiful. I've only seen pictures. But I'd really love to be able to visit one of these days. See if we can find our way around. I can't remember what room number I rented. In time, I will find out. Get up. Got the admin. Got up here. Place to buy armor and stuff. That's good. Maybe we can upgrade our flight suit. Ooh. Got some racing. When the races start. Let's see, I think if I remember correctly, I rented the room on C-Habs. Let's check this room out. I think this one's mine. It's and this one's not my room. I think it was 3. Maybe I have to go to the admin office and get my key. But yeah, home sweet home. I guess I can sleep here. Well, and it's cheap. Cheap room. It'll be manageable. Hopefully I can get some contracts and make some money. Well, let's go. Let's see. Everywhere should have a bar. I'm pretty sure this place has a bar. That looks like something that could be a bar. Here we are. Bartender, I'd like a beer. Not listening. Alright, let's take a look at what we got for contracts here. Hopefully we can find some jobs. Got some investigation missions. Some delivery missions. It is Luminalia. I wonder why we don't celebrate Luminalia in Nyx. This is pay. Wow, this pays well. Collect gift from Haruma at Security Post Jaffa and deliver a gift for Haruma to Security Post Haven. This looks like it might be a fun job. Says, I'm in desperate need of a little Luminalia magic, and I hope you're the one to help. There are some gifts stuck at Security Post Jaffa and Daymar that need to be delivered. I tried scheduling a pickup, but just got notified that they won't be able to make it until after the holidays. Oh no. Would you be able to take care of the deliveries for me? I'll gladly pay you what I was going to give them. It shouldn't be too hard. This one is for Haruma. Over to the marked drop-off point at Security Post Tavern on Daymar. Whatever you decide, to help or not, I hope you have a very happy holiday. So we got that option. I'm used to working for the FTL couriers. What else do we have? These are definitely not gonna fit my ship. I don't know. My ship's not the greatest for combat. I still need to polish up on my skills. So I might wait. I definitely don't have a salvaging ship. And PvP bounties are out of the question at the moment. Holland Stellar. We got some small cargo hauls. Still a little too much for my little ship that can handle for that. Might be able to find one, or we'd have to do multiple trips, but I don't think I'm gonna do a multiple trip run. It'll end up costing me more in gas than what I'd make in my little ship. So looks like we're gonna have to wait on those. Do got a hauling mission from Red Wind Line Haul. Ah, 6 SCU. Still just outside of what my ship can carry. So we will have to wait. But we do have some delivery missions we can do. Let's do this Luminalia. That'll be a good mission. I will accept that. What else do we have for... Nothing else going to that same area? Alright. Alright, we picked up a contract. Got a little back. Got a little lost. Let's see. Ah, here we are. Just find my way back to my ship. Lobby. Alright.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Everybody wants to be a John Wick nowadays. Movie is like 200 years old now, but it holds the test of time. Where's my ship?
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again.
It says my ship is here, but I don't see it.
Welcome to the ASOC
They must be
vehicle
playing a
retrieval
joke
system.
on the new guy.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Do I have anything in my storage? Alright, let's see if that'll call up.
To the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
There it is. I gotta take a moment, so I'm gonna end this stream here. Thank you for stopping by and watching.